What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott, and as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about orbiters. And if you're guys, some signs if this guy's an orbiter, okay? So before we get into it, if you can, please subscribe. Just click this button right here. Go into my description below. Free ebook, 254 pages, absolutely free. Talks about everything we talk about in my videos, and of course, my Patreon if you guys want to support me and the things I do and grow this community. I love you forever. So, what are some signs that this guy is an orbiter? Now, if you guys don't know what an orbiter is, it's someone who I would say doesn't really give a shit about you. He's just using you as a backup, like as insurance purposes for his own ego, right? He's gonna go out, scan around, look for something better, and if it doesn't work out, he's going to come back and check in and see if you're still interested in him and use you as a backup to boost his ego. Unhealthy egos, low ego men with low confidence, needy or clingy tendencies tend to be these kind of guys. Okay, so what are the signs? Obviously, number one is, again, obviously, because this is basically what it is the guy comes and goes. If the guy comes in and he's talking to you and he's checking in on you, again, it's spontaneous. If it's spontaneous, then then that's kind of a sign that he's a orbiter. If he comes and goes, and it's the most random times, right? Usually for women, it's, he might not talk to you for a couple weeks or a month or a couple months, and then he comes back, right? Or even a couple days. Or he might only text you at night at 12 a.m. He's usually texting you or coming out and talking to you for his benefits and for his convenience, not yours. He doesn't check in on you, or not check in, but he doesn't talk to you day after day, as a couple or something like that. He is spontaneous. He comes in when he needs to, when he has time, and he says what he has to say, which is usually something sexual within the first 10-15 minutes, and then he backs out. That's number one. Number two is when he does it, it's very minimal effort. He doesn't care. He's an orbiter, right? It's just like a realtor or a landlord checking in on you. He just wants to say, hey, you got my money? Okay, bye, boom. Simple as that. This guy likes to come in, say what he has to say. Usually it's something that you like to hear, sweeps you off your feet, and then he backs out. Again, he just does. He comes around, he tells you what you have to hear. Minimal effort, just enough to keep you attached, and then he leaves and goes and comes right back around. The third thing I would say is he's obviously checking in on you. I know I kind of said that in those first two, but he would come in and he would ask you what's up, if you're talking to anybody, how you feel about him, and things like that. He's not really going to they might have a conversation with you, but he's going to ask several questions to make sure where he stands. He doesn't like competition. He doesn't like other men in the picture. He doesn't, it's minimal effort. So he's just going to cut out the bullshit and just ask you the question straight up. Do you still like me? Are you talking to anybody? Do you want to see me, or do you want to hook up? Is there a time you want to meet? Stuff like that. He just gets straight to the point and then kind of backs out. And of course, finally, I would say the fourth thing is he's talking to other women. Now, obviously, this is what a orbiter is. He will go out, he will talk to other women, and then he will come back to you and check in. Again, strictly insurance purposes. He's only going to come back to you if it doesn't work out with these other women out here. But if he's talking to other women, then this guy's an orbiter. He doesn't give a shit about you. You need to kick him to the curb. Done. See you later, bitch, right? So a guy only is an orbiter if he sees you as a low value or a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or I'll say second, third, fourth, fifth priority. Again, he's only going to come back when he goes out and he tries to prowl and do his thing with other women, and he's getting turned down, or he's not getting the success or the numbers or whatever the action that he wants. His ego's a little damaged. He's going to come back around to you for insurance purposes, again, for the 100th time, to try to boost that ego, to feel good about himself, and to feel like, look, women still want me. She likes me. I came back around. She's going to boost my ego. I might get it in with her, and then I'm going to go back out and do my thing. And again, when he does come back, sometimes he's going to try to hook up. Sometimes he's just checking in if you still like him. He's just giving you that minimal effort that you like him, or that minimal effort to keep you to like him, and then he's back out again on the prowl. Okay, so with that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care. Do not get stuck with these kind of guys. These are the biggest assholes I know. They lead women on. They'll tell you what you want to hear and all this bullshit. But that being said, I love you. Take care and peace.